Welcome. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a breakdown of how much it cost me to run and drive my G42 M240i. So some of you may know I've done a few videos on this car. This is a 2022 G42 BMW M240i. It's a 3 litre straight six and it's a B58, which obviously super reliable, great engine, makes a lot of noise, a lot of torque, and it's plenty fun to drive. I thought about doing this video for a little while, just sort of breaking down how much it costs me to drive and own the car. I think it's quite useful because when I was looking at buying it, there was nothing. No one told me how much it was going to cost to run. You know, at the dealership they tell you this is the price of the car, this is how much it is going to be per month, but no one says how much the servicing is, tyres, insurance, all that stuff. You've got to find it out for yourself. So basically, if you're looking at getting a car like this and you're any age really, but if you're in your 20s, the cost will probably be about the same. I have got a cold, so do excuse me. So yeah, this is a 2022. The cost price of this car at the time was £35,250, which is obviously quite a lot. So I did choose to finance it. It's not something I was going to put a lot of cash into. When I bought the car, I did put a £9,000 deposit in, and then over my term of 2.5 years, I'm going to pay. I think it's about £10,500. So the car's going to cost me 20 grand alone, just to rent it basically for 2.5 years. On top of that, obviously I've got my insurance, that's about £1,000 a month. My road tax is £100 a year, £600 a year, sorry, it's £600 a year to tax, which is ridiculous. But what it is the government wants some extra money. It's 190 quid I think to tax the car, and the other portion is the luxury vehicle tax, which is just, it is a joke, but it's just part of the cost of owning it. I am young, obviously I'm 23. To insure it was £1,000 a year, which is not bad. That's on 8,000 miles a year. Because I don't drive a lot, I only drive literally on the weekends and for fun. So yeah, it's not too bad for me. I've worked out, I do a couple of 100 miles a week at a push, probably actually less than that, and I fuel up every single week. So that's £70 a tank of Shell Premium V-Power. Because I don't use a lot of fuel, I'm not doing loads of miles, I just put Shell in. Whether it's any better, I don't know, let me know in the comments if you do know. It's meant to be more efficient, meant to be cleaner for the engine, and with a car like this you do want to look after it. Since I've had it, since I got it in December, at the end just before Christmas, I've spent about £1,000 on fuel, so that's about 14 tanks I think, something like that. And anytime I look, it's either full or it's empty. There's no in between with this car. Servicing wise, I'm gonna need to get the brakes done in June, just a general service. That'd be 350 quid, and then also it needs a big service at about a 2-year interval, since I bought the car, because it had a service just before I bought it. That big service is going to be about £700 to £900 I'm estimating, and then in between that time I might have some tyres. So what I do is I put a certain amount of money every week or every month into a bank account that's just for this car, into a savings pot just for this car, because you don't want to be having a car like this, needing tyres and not having the money for it. People do it, but you want to have fun, you want to drive quick, and when you drive fast you really go through the tyres. I've noticed that the wear on them already, and it is what it is. It's part of having a nice car. I did get RAC breakdown cover as part of it. I think you have that for the whole term, that was included. And then I also got a 2-year warranty as part of my deal. And I've also got like unlimited scratch repair, and you can have like 15 alloy wheels done a year or something like that, or each wheel can be done 15 times if you scratch it, sort of thing. So I've got a lot of perks with the car. You know, if I damage it or anything like that, it's all covered. What I'll do is I'll get my calculator out and work out how much it's going to cost me for the 2.5 years in total to own this car. It's not going to be cheap, I'll tell you that. £10,500 for the loan, well, the finance, £9,000 deposit, plus there's a major service, let's say 800 quid, brake service, 350 quid. Let's say I get all the tyres done, well then a £200 tyre, so that's another £800. 21,450 quid so far. We've got 2.5 years insurance, so let's say it's £1,000 a year, that's £2,500 for insurance. And then fuel, I'll work that one out separately. So £23,950 is the total it's going to cost me to run this car, and that's without any accidents, any damage, anything like that. So it's quite a bit of money. I think I've done the maths right, and if I get fuel every week at £70 for 30 months, it's about 9 grand's worth of fuel, which is quite a lot of money. I don't know if the maths is right on that. 30 months, let's say it's 4 weeks a month, that's 120 times £70. Don't know if you can see that, £8,400 in fuel. So it's going to be over 30 grand spent in 2.5 years on this car, so it's a big luxury. Now, I'm on a decent wage, and I would definitely say that if you're going to get a car like this, a £35,000 car or a sports car, something around that sort of budget, you better be prepared to spend the money. It's a big luxury, and it's definitely something that I really appreciate, and every single day I get in the car and I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I've got it. Driving quick, driving slow, you get a lot of looks. Obviously, if you haven't seen the outside of the car, I probably would have overlaid some footage. It's not a Ferrari, it's not a Lamborghini, but it's a car that I'm really proud to own, and I just love driving it. So if you're thinking of getting a nice car, do it, okay? You don't live long, and you need to enjoy your life, okay? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.